Welcome all of you for coming and visiting with us today. I want to particularly thank Cindy Rampling. Where's Cindy? That's one Georgian who came to see me. Barbara Kennan. Barbara, thank you all so much for being here. When the home folks come, you got to brag about them, so I apologize. Let me thank all of you for being here for a very important hearing of the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee. I'll begin with my opening remark, which will be very brief, followed by Senator Tester's. After he will have to leave for a few minutes to go to Indian Affairs Committee, at which time we'll begin the testimony of our distinguished guest, Chairman Hatch and Senator Rubio, and then following those, we'll do the Veterans Administration testimony, followed by Q&A by the committee members, followed by testimony from our VSOs and other important guests, followed by questions and answers for them. Thank you all for being here for what is the most important hearing that we have had in this committee all year. And I'm not going to go over every issue, but I'm going to say this. We're about to hear testimony on accountability, meaningful accountability, which addresses the concerns that for 2 years have plagued this committee and have plagued the Veterans Administration. We've all come together, and I'm very, very appreciative of Ranking Member and what he has done to make it possible. And other members of the committee, Republican and Democrat alike, we've worked through some thorny issues. We've navigated some rough seas. But thanks to Senator Tester and the other members of the minority, as well as the members of the majority, we have come forward with good legislation you'll hear about today. In terms of the appeals process, we're on the cusp of dealing with what's been the black eye of the Veterans Administration for decades. And that is long backlogs of appeals that are heard over and over and over again without resolution. One of the things I hope to accomplish before I left the committee as its chairman would be to have meaningfully dealt with that appeals process. We are close to having done it, and I've worked closely with Senator Blumenthal on that process and will continue to, so this committee can in fact deal with it. And then, as every member knows, choice has been a big issue since choice became an issue. And it became an issue about 3 years ago when this committee passed the first choice bill to deal with the veterans' backlog, the veterans' problems, and the veterans' claims. We now are in the process of going to perfect choice, and that's my word. And we'll be talking about some bills that have been introduced today to be completed before this session's over, where the Choice Act, which we waived the sunset unanimously a couple weeks ago on the floor of the Senate, the bill and its corrections will be in place, and we will have dealt with appeals, we will have dealt with choice, and we will have dealt with accountability, which will be a major accomplishment for this committee or any committee in this year. And it's been an honor for me to work with the ranking member, whom I will introduce now by simply saying, here's Big John.